Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home for all things that go bump in the night and your fan stories told here. Today's story comes from Gary and is called There's Nothing on the TV. I'm a maintenance guy at a senior living facility. It's actually a really good gig because as a 24/7 maintenance guy, I actually get to live here. And with as expensive as apartments are, it's kind of nice to have my own 2-bedroom apartment here at this place. I'm on call, sure, I get bugged about stuff, but it's usually pretty easy stuff to fix. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a really sweet gig because the residents love me. It's simple calls, you know, clean a pool, unclog a toilet every now and then, hang picture frames. But the job is great. Think of it like having 97 different grandmas and grandpas, all who want to give you candy and take care of you because you're a nice guy. Downside of it is, yes, you know that their time is limited. I'd see a lot of people pass, and it's never fun to go in and clean out somebody's apartment so that somebody else can move in. Miss Mary was one of the nicest people I'd ever met. She didn't have a lot of family that would come visit her, and Miss Mary was kind of a night owl. I mean, she would stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I think she would call just so that she had somebody to talk to. She would always unplug her TV and claim she didn't know what was going on. I told him it was the silliest decision ever to upgrade all the TVs to these new flat screen TVs. Nobody was going to be able to work them there, but that's what the facility did. Everybody got wall-mounted flat screen TVs, and guess what? They all hated them. Somehow, someway, Miss Mary's was always broken. See, the thing with these TVs is there's no static. It's not the TVs that you and I are used to where if you don't have that channel, it would just fuzz out. No, this is all digital cable. It's all streamlined into the TV. But Miss Mary's somehow would always find static. And she would set at 2 o'clock in the morning and just let the static TV play. She said it reminded her of olden days. She'd call me, I'd go in, mess around with it, and somehow get it to work. Sometimes she would unplug the TV just so that I would come and talk to her. But she was a very sweet lady. Unfortunately, she passed away, and I got tasked in cleaning out her area so that somebody else could come in. It started off almost instantaneously. The moment somebody else moved into Miss Mary's apartment, they were having issues out of the TV. One day, I get a phone call, again, 3 o'clock in the morning. I need you to come fix my TV. Something's going on. It's just weird. And of course, it was Miss Mary's old room. As I walk down to the hall, the resident is standing outside. I'm not going back in there. That TV is possessed. I'm not going back in there at all. Go look at it. I walk in and the volume is blaring loud. Sure enough, the TV has the fuzz, the regular channels just flashing and going crazy. The TV is going nuts. It goes from fuzz back to another show to more fuzz. Everything's loud. I grab the remote to try to turn it down. I just am gonna unplug it. Everything I do is so loud. Nothing is making any sense. I don't get this. I'll just unplug it. And that's when I see it. The TV is unplugged. Just like Miss Mary used to do. She'd unplug the TV when it got too loud. Try every trick I know. I try flipping the power breaker box. I try everything, but I can never get the TV to stop. Finally, I say, okay, Miss Mary, I know you just wanted to see me. I hope you're doing well. And the TV stops. The new resident complained enough. She said she wasn't going back in that room, and I don't blame her, to be honest. But I had a relationship with Miss Mary. I don't feel like she was actually trying to bother anybody. The resident and I actually switched apartments, so now I have Miss Mary's old room. And sure enough, every now and then, at 3 o'clock in the morning, that TV will come on. I find it kind of bittersweet. Miss Mary was very much so alone in her life. Maybe she's just bored and lonely in the afterlife. Tell me in the comments, would you stay in a room where the TV did that? Would you stay in a room where you know somebody used to have issues out of that room? I don't know. I like this story. It's a very sweet story. Also, if you've made it this long, Paranormal Nightshift sticker packs are available up here. Thank you guys again for all your support on this page. Remember, we are always taking stories here at Paranormal Nightshift, and if you have photos or videos, please send them in to us as well.